Developments on a double tragedy. A sheriff's deputy shoots and kills a man after a standoff at a Southwest Side home. We've just learned the identity of that young man. He's 20-year-old Marty Maiden II. This is a new picture from Facebook of him on the left with his father on the right. I should say the father on the left side of your screen. Authorities say the father committed suicide after a standoff on Halloween nearly 3 weeks ago at the same house as today's standoff. KOLD News 13's Bud Foster is live to explain it all. Bud.
Well, yeah, I was walking around the neighborhood, Dan, just a little while ago, talking to some of the neighbors, and this is certainly the talk of this neighborhood. It would certainly be yours as well, and they all call it a terrible, terrible tragedy. First the father and now the son. If you look down the street behind me here, and we are on 7500 West Ivy Mountain Road, you see the Sheriff's Department mobile unit is still here. They've been here since about noon investigating this shooting here. I talked to one of the SWAT team members a little while ago, and he said they will certainly be here until after dark. Anytime there is a shooting involving an officer, it takes a long time to investigate. Now, as far as this shooting goes, the SWAT team was called this morning after getting several 911 calls about a man barricaded in a house threatening suicide. SWAT officers were in the process of trying to defuse the situation when, after a couple of hours, the 20-year-old man stepped out of the house with a gun. He was killed by a single rifle shot by a SWAT team member. Neighbors, as you can imagine, are visibly upset after going through this 2 weeks ago with the father and now the son.
It's a sad situation.
What happened?
He was very depressed with his father's death in that house, and being a vet, he coming back from Afghanistan, I'm sure he's had a lot of other depressed things to think about, and he just couldn't handle it. He just took his, he gave his, from what I assume it was suicide by cop, but that's what we've heard.
Reluctant. Now the Sheriff's Department is reluctant to call it that tonight. We also noticed what we assume are several family members sitting on the curb with their face buried in their hands crying. You can imagine what that family is going through tonight. On the far Southwest Side, I'm Bud Foster, KOLD News 13, live local 8 breaking.
All right, Bud, thank you.